Good morning, welcome. This is Mr. Kleber here. We're going to talk about inferences today. And so here's the thing that we're going to talk about. When we make a decision about anything, whether it's a text that we read, a movie we watch, a song we listen to, a conversation we have, or an idea that is presented to us, we're doing a couple different things. We're looking at all the details, we're thinking about all the details, and we're making a decision about that. Hey, do you want to go to this new restaurant this Friday? They serve this and this and that, and they have a live band, and it has air conditioning. Air conditioning? I'm in. That was the detail I needed. So we make conclusions by evaluating, weighing details. Now, there's the very clear details that we call explicit details that we're going to look at on the next slide that help us really look at A plus B equals C, and we make the conclusion. But in life, there's a lot of things that aren't clear, and we have to make inferences. We make an educated guess, just like in the little practice exercises before we started here. You know, you get that text from that girl that says, hey, we need to talk, and oh my gosh, your gut drops. I could be standing here all excited and happy, and the phone could ring, and I could go over there, and it could be Mrs. Kleber, and I come back, and I'm like, just go to work. I didn't tell you anything about that conversation, but you would infer that there was drama or beef and that now I'm unhappy. And this is what we do. We are constantly judging our world around us because this is an innate survival mechanism that we were born with to make inferences. So we look at the key details of anything in life or a text, and they all work together to help us reach a conclusion or make an educated guess, which we call an inference. And these are important because we're good at those in real life, but then sometimes we kind of struggle when we start to do it with a text or an assignment. And so the key details, as I said before, that are stated, that are written down, that are obvious, that are there, we call those explicit. Explicit means out in the open for everyone to see. So an explicit detail is something that I can point at in the text, I can circle. I can point to that scene in the movie and say, look, that's when the guy did it right there. That is an explicit detail. It's clear and obvious. And we can look at those explicit details and go, yeah, this and that, I can clearly conclude that. Again, you've been taught so much to look for details in texts, and rightfully so, and you do a great job with it, but sometimes you don't trust your street smarts. And here's the thing, your street smarts are more important than book smarts. So this making inferences is kind of like bringing your street smarts to a text or to a movie or to a song or to a poem. It really is, okay, there's some stuff that's hinted at, there's some stuff that's suggested, or there's some stuff that is oddly missing, or there's a gut feeling, or there's something about a character or an action or something about a detail or a fact that doesn't add up. And that's when we start making inferences. We look at this implicit information, implied or suggested. So an implicit detail, IM, means that it's implied or suggested, but it's not really directly said. For example, a lot of times I'll have students say, oh, hey, Mr. Kleber, I got an important phone call. Can I go outside and take it? And I'll say, you need to go blow your nose? No, I need to go take this phone call. You need to go blow your nose? No. Oh, and then they get, because I was implying, yeah, go ahead and take it, without breaking any of my rules on my end and saying, yes, go take the phone call, which I pretty much do anyways. But the point is, I say, go blow your nose. I'm implying yes, but I just can't say it. I'm suggesting it. And once the student makes that inference, oh, okay, it's cool for me to go outside real quick and take this call because I'm just blowing my nose. And that is what we call implied or suggested information. And so this is just the basic definition of what an inference is. It is when you look at all the key details and you make your clear conclusions on the explicit information, but then you read between the lines. That's probably the best definition of an inference. Read between the lines, see what's suggested, and make an educated guess or an assumption. That's what making an inference is. And I think sometimes you guys, when you read a text, you get so locked into just what's there because of the way you've been taught to analyze that sometimes you don't trust your natural instincts. So trust your natural instincts on that. Next video, we're going to talk about how to do this. Boom. Thanks, guys.